Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of Hanging or Chilling with Estelle, where we discuss things that our inner child needs to hear to heal, to feel better, to grow. So we discuss psychology, we discuss inner child, we discuss things that our inner child needed and we now give it to them. Okay, this is also a positive distraction if you're currently dealing with negative thoughts, intrusive thoughts, or overwhelming thoughts. If you're feeling alone, this is another chill with me. The minimum this video is going to be is 20 minutes. It's going to be a max of 30 minutes. um in this episode, I am going to read to you. We're going to do a couple of quizzes together. I create a space of listening and love for all, including myself. I was just putting away my cards. So I am reading from the book Me and My Feelings. If this is your first time on this page, hello, welcome. We're reading from chapter 5 today, which means that I have already done 5 other episodes with 5 other ouch with 5 other with the 4 previous chapters, right? So if you are interested, if you want to see that better, if you want to go through those chapters with us and journal with us and just follow through, just go back into the previous videos, okay? Chapter 5. I think that we're finishing up because there's chapter 6 and I think 7 is done. You guys, oh yeah, and then there's chapter 6. So we're doing chapter 5. Chapter 5 is a little thick. There are some parts that I will skip because that's my business. Chapter 5 is feelings and my life. I just saw the author, and until now, I never knew that Vanessa Green is a black girl. You're a black girl, you're a black girl, you're a black girl, you're a black girl. I never knew. I never knew. It's such joy to know. So the first page is we're going to start with a quiz. This is the page. You're welcome to take a picture of this or screenshot the image so that you can read it to yourself later on or do it with somebody else as well, okay? My relationship skills. Let's test your relationship skills. What would you do in each situation? We have 4 questions. Each of them has 3 answers. I'll read each question and option twice, and you can choose with me. You can just write A, B, or C as we go along. Number 1, your friend isn't talking much. You're not sure what's wrong, so you don't say anything. She gets like that sometimes. B, you wait to see if she says something so you know it's safe to talk about it. C, you ask if something is bothering her and see if she wants to talk about it. Your friend isn't talking much. You're not sure what's wrong. Well, just because somebody isn't speaking doesn't mean that something is wrong. But based on the question, the assumption will be that this person usually talks a lot, right? So them not talking is a sign that something is wrong. So I would ask them, "Are you okay? Is there anything that you want to talk about? Something bothering you? You're kind of quiet as fuck." I would ask them. So I'm gonna read you the question again. Your friend isn't talking much. You're not sure what is wrong, so A, you do nothing. You say nothing. She gets like that sometimes. B, you wait to see if she says anything so you know that it is safe to talk about it. And C, you ask if something is bothering her and you see if she actually wants to talk about it. So pick an answer before we keep going. Number 2, your mom told you to clean your room, but you still haven't. She's in your doorway looking at you and she's not smiling. You yell at your brother. You yell that your brother's room isn't clean either, and that it's not fair. B, you give an excuse about why it's not done and promise to start soon. You jump up, apologize, and get to work cleaning your room. I'll jump up and clean. So, your mom told you to clean your room, and you haven't. She's in your doorway giving you that mean mug, like, what do? You yell, listen, this is not fair. My brother's room is trash and you don't even talk to him. B, you give him an excuse like, oh, I've been having a headache. I haven't been feeling fine, mom, but I'm gonna work on it soon. Or you jump up, you apologize, and you get to work. Pick your answer. Number three, a classmate upsets you at school and your teacher notices and asks you to come talk with her about it. You A, say, I don't want to talk to anybody. B, you say, not now, thanks, maybe another day. C, you accept the teacher's offer to talk in private. A classmate upsets you at school. Your teacher notices and asks you to come and talk to them. Do you decline and by saying I don't want to talk to anybody? Do you say not right now, thank you? Or do you accept and you go talk to them in private? Hmm. I think it depends if I'm really how upset I am. Like if I'm so mad that I can't talk, I'm like, nah, bitch, I don't want to talk. And if I'm upset enough to be like, yo, let's address this, then I can talk. So I'm gonna say I would say no, not now. Maybe another day. Lastly, your basketball coach says you've got to focus more and stop joking around at practice to stay on the team. So A, you don't think she's right and you keep doing whatever you've been doing. B, you try to focus and pay attention more, but there's still room for a joke or two. C, you tell the coach that you're sorry and focus on being a good teammate and player. I'll go with B. Okay. Let me read it again for you guys. Your basketball coach says that you've got to focus more and stop joking around at practice if you want to stay on the team. A, you don't think she's right, so you brush it off. B, you try to focus and pay attention, but you still gonna be you. Or you get your shit together, you tell the coach your story and sorry, and you start being a better teammate and player. So, pick an answer. If you picked an A equals to 1 point, B equals to 2 points, and C equals to 3 points. If you picked A, B, and then C, then that's 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. At the end, we're going to add them. A equals 1 point, B equals 2 points, C equals 3 points. Do the math. 3, 6, 8 plus 2, 10. My score is 10. What's your score? Tell me in the comments. If your score was 6 to 10, you have some good skills with some room to grow. Just keep working at it. Yes, bitch, I'm a work in progress. If your score was 4 to 5, your relationships will really benefit from this chapter. Remember that you aren't the only person experiencing feelings. Other people are as well. Now, if you score 11 to 12, which is a top score, your relationship skills a strong way to go. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Well, how you feeling then, baby? Tell them how you feeling then. Lord, this is a lot. Who gonna be reading this shit? My feelings and friendships. Express myself. When I need to share something difficult with a friend, I have to be specific. Tell your friend what is bothering you and how it makes you feel. Your friend cannot read your mind. Number two, think about how the problem can be fixed and share your idea with your friend. Number three, try to listen to your friend's side of the story and ask yourself, what am I learning? Can I do something to make this better? My feelings and family. The people in your family are the closest people to you. Even so, there are still times that you may have negative feelings about them. If you have brothers or sisters, you probably know what I mean. Maybe one of your siblings ate something you saved to eat later. Maybe you feel treated unfairly. You might have a baby brother or sister who gets a lot of extra attention. This may make you feel jealous or forgotten. There may be also, sorry, times when you don't agree with your mom or dad. This can be hard because your parents are in charge and you may feel like there is nothing you can do. But guess what? It's important to do something about your feelings. No matter what the problem may be, you should always talk about what your feelings are. Talking about your feelings will help you feel better and hopefully it will start you on your way to getting your problem solved. I've talked to many kids who never really think about telling their parents how they feel about things. As a parent myself, believe me, your parents care about how you are feeling. They want the best for you, Don't be afraid to speak up and calmly ask if you can talk to them. Then let them know what's going on inside you. You may be surprised at how they respond. Now, if you had abusive, intolerant, unrealistic parents, trying to talk to them is kind of a waste of time. Because I remember trying to tell my dad, or asking my dad, why he thought that it was okay to punch me in the face as a 15-year-old. Why did you think that was okay to repeatedly close your fist and go bath to your own daughter? I was 15 years old. And he said to me, oh, I was preparing you for life. I was making you strong. You was what? I was making you strong. For what? I never said I wanted to fight. I never said I wanted to be a wrestler. What were you preparing me for if you were punching me in the face and I was a 15-year-old girl? Trying to rationalize with those people is a waste of time. So, this advice, when it says your parents care about how you are feeling, that's not every parent. Some parents do not give a fuck. How you feeling? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I pay the bills. I send you to school. I pay for your clothes. Do you think I give a fuck about your feelings? Bitch, feelings? What the fuck are feelings? A lot of us, that's our experience. So, if you have parents who do not listen or care about your feelings, find somebody who does. Finally, find somebody who cares about you enough to hear you express your pain the way you feel it without trying to change it, without trying to make it better. Just listens to you. Okay, guys? 7 steps to calm. If you feel that your emotions are getting high, find a calm place and do the 7 following steps. Find a place to sit. Close your eyes. Focus on your breathing. Breathing through your nose for a count of 3. Breathe out through your mouth for a count of 5. Take your strong emotions. Pretend to squeeze them in your hands. Squeeze as tight as you can. Then open your hand and let them go. Notice how relaxed your hands feel when they release them. Step 5. Repeat, but this time add your toes. Squeeze for 5 to 7 seconds and let go. Step 6. Repeat one more time, but this time squeeze your entire body. Squeeze for 5 to 7 minutes, then let go. Step 7. As you relax, continue to focus on your breathing. Open your eyes when you are ready. If you're facing a challenge at school or at work, try to 1. Talk to the people at school or work who are there to help you. You are not in this alone. Now, if you're working, you'd be like, who the fuck is that? That could be your coworker who cares about you, but that could also be an HR employee who was actually hired to step up and address problems. Remember that taking care of your feelings will help you do your best in school or at work. Your school work is important, but so are you. Take care of yourself. If you die today, tomorrow morning they will hire somebody else. Take care of how you are feeling. Notice how you are feeling, and if it's a negative feeling that continues to happen, bring it up to your boss, bring it up to your supervisor, bring it up to somebody that could do something about it. And if you brought it up 1 time, 2 times, and you feel like nothing has improved, and you don't start to feel better, then you need to start to find a way to move out of it. If the situation doesn't change, you need to change. Tell a trusted person at home what's going on so that they can help you too. All right. Putting myself in their shoes. I want to tell you about an important word. It's called empathy. Empathy is when you imagine how you would feel in another person's position. Have you ever heard about putting yourself in another person's shoes? Pause. There's a difference between empathy and sympathy. My therapist just explained that to me. Empathy is, like we explained, is trying to imagine how you're feeling and feeling bad for you. Sympathy is I have been in your exact same shoes. For example, I just lost my dad January 2023. Before that, I was not an orphan. I could not relate to being an orphan. I could not feel the pain of, oh my God, my dad is dead. Even though I wasn't talking to that motherfucker, I chose not to speak to my dad for at least the past 7 years, because when I realized that I'm an adult now, I realized that you abused me, and I brought it up to you, and your response was like, I did that for your good. Starving me for days, forcing me to drink gasoline. How is that? What are you talking about, bitch? I decided that, oh, this is not the type of person I need in my life at all. I love you. I think so. But you need to stay over there. And for my mental peace, it worked that way. So before my dad died, if I had a friend whose dad passed away, I could just empathize. Like, oh, damn, I lost my granddad. I know, it's sad to feel that way, losing someone. But now that I have lost my dad, when I go to a friend who has lost their father next, I could tell them how I feel, how I felt. That empty feeling. That feeling of, damn, one part of my protection is gone, even though motherfucker wasn't really a protector for me. Empathy versus sympathy, right? It's not always as easy, but learning how to do this will help you understand others a lot better. Remember, others want their feelings to be heard, just like you do. After all, how do you feel if someone didn't respect your feelings? How would you feel if someone didn't respect your feelings? Think about it this way. What if someone happened with a friend? What if something happened to you with a friend that made you very upset? And when you told your friend you were upset, they simply told you, get over it. That wouldn't feel good, would it? It would feel a lot better if instead of telling you to get over it, your friend said, I can understand why this would make you feel upset. If they said that, you would know that your friend really understands and respects how you feel. It doesn't mean that they agree with you completely, it just means that they are trying to see the situation from your side. Pause. That's deep. You don't have to agree. You just have to say, okay, I see where you're coming from. A lot of times, people who are hurt, abused, just want to feel heard. They just want to feel validated. And you being able to say, I can understand why this will make you feel upset is a lot. It's a lot of freedom that you give to somebody who is battling their own thoughts. It's a lot of freedom for somebody who is battling the thoughts that they don't deserve love, because after all, the people that are supposed to protect them, the people that brought them to the world, mistreated, abused, neglected them. So they have grown to feel and believe that they are worthless. So when you tell them, get over it, that tells them that, yeah, nigga, your feelings don't matter. Yeah, bitch, your feelings don't matter. But when you take a second to acknowledge, you know what? I can see why you feel that way. My dad never said that. He said, what are you talking about? Get over that shit, girl. I made you strong. Try to see things from their point of view, right? The lesson here is this: if you and a friend are angry with each other, don't just think about how you feel, think about how your friend feels too. Try to understand their point of view. In the end, it can make you a better friend and a better person. In fact, it's a skill that will help you get along with others through your entire life. Last part, I'm in charge. In this chapter, we explore all kinds of ways we can use our emotions and feelings to make our lives better. In this chapter, we have learned there are ways to communicate better in relationships. You can be a better friend by using compromise and empathy. It is important to share your feelings with family and friends. There are people at school or work and home who can help you with your feelings. Lastly, hobbies are a great way to make friends and feel good about yourself. Now, on to chapter 6 to learn some easy tips for dealing with different emotions. Last chapter is chapter 6. It says, what to do when. That will be the last chapter. Again, if you want to see this, if you want to follow the last chapter, please just find us. Just find me. It's gonna be uploaded soon. I'm gonna read 2 pages of this, and I'm gonna give you guys a few. Did I give you an affirmation card when we started? I don't know. And then one day her body whispered to her, obsessing over the shape we take only leads us to missing out on our one big beautiful life. While we waste time body checking ourselves in the mirror, the world outside the window is waiting for us to show up. The world never asked us to be perfect or a certain size that message came or a certain size. That message came through other people and within ourselves. The world just wants us to be in it, explore it, play in it, trust it. I don't think that's true. Because society tells us a lot of fuck shit about our bodies. It doesn't ask us to change who we are. It only asks us to evolve and love ourselves from where we're at. The world invites us to fall in love and with our present self, not miss out by chasing future or past versions of ourselves. We don't have to keep obsessing over our bodies. Let us put down that belief so that we can embrace the life we've been given in the here and now and jump back into the world. Okay, for the last 3 minutes, we're going to do a quick guided meditation. If you are in a quiet place, please get comfortable. Place your hands on your thighs. Take one deep breath by yourself. Next, close your eyes. Get comfortable. Check your shoulders. If they're too high, please bring them down. I want you to slowly raise your hand like you were trying to make a circle. If you need to, open your eyes to check real quick. And bring them like this at the top, right? At the top and hold. If you can actually try to stretch your fingers towards the ceiling, try to get your fingers to touch the ceiling. That's not possible, but just try. That's a stretch. You're giving your body length. You're telling your muscles to relax. Next, we're going to do a pose called Sphinx pose or Goddess pose. Some people call it Goddess pose. Bring your hands here. Slowly push your elbows inside. Bring your chest out. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. And release. Alright. I hope that felt good. I'm going to guide you on a quick meditation. Please keep your eyes closed. We're going to do 5 breathings, 5 rounds of breathing. I want you to breathe in through your nose. I'm going to count to 3 and then hold for 3 and then we're going to breathe out for 4. Okay? I'll do the first round with you and then I will count you down for the next 4. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Good job. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out your mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Please hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more to go. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry guys, I got distracted there. Breathe in one last time, deepest ever. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out with a loud sigh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. If you're sitting, I want you to bring your hands to your chest and slowly stretch to the side. Just a little bit. The goal is that you feel that stretch right here on the side of your stomach, of your lower back. You can even give yourself a little bit of a massage right there. Keep holding. We have like 10 more seconds, 9 more seconds, 5, four, three, two. Slowly bring it up, because if you pull it fast, you might rip something. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. So all you do is lean over. Lean over. This side is less tense than the other, and that's fine. There's always a side that is more tense. You can side, you could give yourself a little massage. Hold it here for another 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it up slow. It's been my pleasure to guide you in this video today. Thank you for watching. I'm sending you love and light. I'm going to give you a prompt to use in your journaling this week. And your journaling is what your journaling prompt is, what are my feelings trying to tell me? What are my feelings trying to tell me? I want you to think about that every day. Every day around 5 o'clock, set a timer, for 5 minutes, and write. What are my feelings trying to tell me? Just write whatever comes to your mind. 5 minutes for the next 5 days. And then read through it and see what your spirit has been trying to tell you. Maybe come back and let me know in the comments. I love you. Bye, boo.